The Hawks at the Bucks tonight. Let's go to the first quarter to see how this game went down. You know his name, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Not only the steal, the huge windmill slam.
One of the few guys can take 2 dribbles on the entire half court and not travel.
Yeah.
But, I mean, who travels?
No one travels in the NBA. Third quarter, Giannis again, my friend. Stop him. You can't.
He's only going to get better. That's the beauty of his age. I think there aren't many players under the age of 22 that you suspect to enter the top 5 in all of basketball. Dent, the Westbrooks, and the Hardens. And I think Milwaukee's kind of in an interesting spot, particularly with Atlanta playing worse than any other team that's in the playoff race within the Eastern Conference. They've lost 10 of their last 13. They right now do not have an identity. And you look back, maybe firing. I understand firing Danny Ferry for the insensitive email that was purported a little off. Nonetheless, we're very politically correct. He's gone since then. Mike Budenholzer's been there. I think he's done a wonderful job with X's and O's. I question the personnel that's been on this lineup from 1 to 13 in the last 2 years. I think it's kind of deteriorated, and with it, their win-loss record has as well. Milwaukee, one of those 5 teams. I think Atlanta's safe, but from Indianapolis, Milwaukee, Detroit, Miami, and Chicago, they're vying for 6, 7, and 8 in the Eastern Conference. All of them are playing very poorly. Huge bump for Milwaukee tonight as the Pacers, the Bulls, they lose, as the Pistons do. And I think this is one of those nights we'll look back if the Bucks have the 6 or 7 or 8 seed, which I suspect they will, and you say, wow, they really picked up a game and a half tonight.
Well, the Bucks now tied with the Hawks for that 5th spot.
How about it?
If you're the 4th seed, which of these 2 teams would you rather not see in the playoffs?
Absolutely. I'm probably. It's a good coin toss. I think a lot of it has to do with the last week and a half. Who's gelling better? Because Atlanta has proven players, and they have most formidable defensive player, I think, of the last 10 years. Right now, I think that if Milwaukee continues this rhythm, they probably have a higher upside. The beauty is this question will be answered assuming if they stay as the 4 and the 5s, they'll face off as the 5 or the 6. I think you're asking yourself between the Wizards and the Celtics. I don't think either of them would want to face Milwaukee in a series. I think because the Bucks have played well against the Warriors, they played well against the Spurs, they played well against the Cavs. They're long, they're athletic, and I think what that does is it eliminates a lot of the point after benefits of the teams that are more fundamentally sound. Toronto, Boston, and I think that's the case. I think they'd rather see Atlanta. Atlanta's just playing on their heels the last